right, welcome to the inaugural edition of the Couch Pundits Cricket Quiz. Today with me we have Angad from Baby Over. Kaisa hai Angad? Oh wow.
क्या हुआ?
You were being my baby in that moment.
Your baby does this?
Yeah, my baby does.
Okay. Yeah, man, damn excited for the inaugural quiz edition because abhi pata chalega whether the format is good enough or not. So
Yeah.
I'm just here to critique everything.
You know,
ये क्या है?
even
ये
Amit,
कैसा round है?
even Amit, who helped us set this up, is really doubtful about some of the things we had in mind. So देखते हैं कैसा होता है. But
Amit has doubts there. I'm seriously doubting this quiz, man. Amit is the most sensible person I know. If he's like कि नहीं ये थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो रहा है, then questions है, yeah.
Sometimes you come out at the end and realize, oh, ये तो काफी सही format था. You know, it takes a 2007 World Cup for a country to start enjoying T20.
True. True.
So okay, I am very excited to see you. I'm very excited to see how this plays out. Good luck, best of luck. God be with you, etc.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I hope you come out without any injuries from this match.
मतलब mental injuries तो already हैं life में बहुत सारी. I don't think one quiz can hamper my self confidence anymore. It's already pretty low.
Okay, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Good luck. Okay, welcome to the inaugural edition of the Couch Pundits Cricket Quiz. With me, I have regular contributor on Couch Pundits Cricket Podcast, Mandar Bhide. Kaisa hai Mandar? Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me at 7:15 p.m. for a 7:30 quiz.
It was for next week. I told you it's somebody else's fault. We'll get to that when they do their round. Don't worry. We will give them minus marks. But you came and you are a savior and you are also a super cricket geek. So I'm really looking forward to how this plays out for you. Have you done any preparation except for the bath?
No, not really. So the problem with my cricket knowledge is I'm very strong pre-2011.
Yeah.
Post that, it's all a blur because so much cricket happened in the last 10 years.
Well, thankfully, we have somebody with us who does, lots of stories on old cricket photographs from pre that time and even before that. So I think you will have a lot of fun. Good luck out there. Take care. Yes. I'm personally rooting for you. So go kill it. I will see you in the finals, hopefully.
Yes.
Welcome to the inaugural edition of the Couch Pundits Cricket Quiz. With me is Ashwin Garg from Edges and Sledges. So thank you so much for coming, man. It's a pleasure to have you on with us.
Yeah, I'm excited, nervous, all of the above. It'll be a fun time.
Yeah, absolutely. This is your first time doing the quiz. I mean, obviously, it's also the first time the quiz is happening. But any hopes, expectations? With you are other cricket podcasters only, more or less. So what are you expecting in terms of competition?
Yeah, the problem is, for anybody who listens to Edges and Sledges, I'm usually the guy hosting the questions. So I'm able to do the research in advance.
All right, welcome to the inaugural edition of the Couch Pundits Cricket Quiz. With me is Asjad from Cricket for Us. How's it going, man? Welcome so much to this first edition of this very silly quiz we're doing.
Oh, thank you very much. This is the best quiz I've been on so far. So I'm just super excited.
And as we all know, you were also on the Born Vita children's quiz.
I was indeed. It was a lot of fun.
Just do this, intimidate the others. I'm telling you, it's mind games here.
Mind games galore, man. Honestly, yeah. So I'm really happy to be here. I've seen there's a lot of interesting people who I'm going against. So I'm willing to be the Pakistan here.
Oh man, you can do it. I have full faith in. Wait, Pakistan as in kill your coach or?
Both. I'll do both.
Good luck. I look forward to seeing both of those things play out. Take care. See you on the other side.
Welcome you all to the first edition of Couch Pundit Cricket Quiz with Amit, and very happy to see a very unique set of quizzers here. Couple of them are bloggers, couple of them podcast hosts, and a couple of them are stand-up comics with a great love for cricket. So welcome you all. Angad, nice to see you and hope to see you break some records here.
Yeah, for the lowest score for sure. I'm targeting that. Like 36 ke niche mujhe rehna basically.
But I believe there is some extra motivation now that your ex-college mate Mandar is also here. So is there going to be some serious competition? Are we going to see some sportsmanship, gamesmanship, everything brought into?
I really don't care. If Mandar does well or doesn't do well, I have zero fucks to give. I'm here actually to just increase my knowledge, to be like, oh, ऐसे quiz के अच्छे questions होते हैं. Like that is why I'm here. I'm here to appreciate the quizzing.
Okay, and moving to Asjad and Ashwin, welcome you all. We've heard you so much, and of course, absolutely love all what you do. And yeah, hope you are looking for a great quiz. Hope you're prepared for this wonderful quiz.
I'm
We were supposed to prepare.
honored.
ये सभी फोर्थ पोजीशन के लिए खेल रहे तो जीतेगा कौन?
जो फोर्थ के लिए नहीं खेल रहा.
These are World Cup qualifiers right now happening.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is the time we move to the rules for the first round. So just in overall, I'll tell you how the quiz goes. The first round is quick singles, which is rapid fire. So you will be asked 5 questions in 60 seconds. And those questions will not be on the screen. I will be speaking them out. So you will have to answer them. You all can see the screen, right?
Yes.
So 5 questions, 60 seconds. I'll reveal which answers you got correct only at the end of the set, only at the end of 60 seconds. If you do not know the answer of a question and you say pass, I'll come back to it at the end of the set, right? If there is time remaining. If you answer incorrectly, I'll not return to that question. And if my question has begun in the stipulated 60 second, and if you answer, after that, once the bell goes off, even then that answer will be accepted. But if my question begins at the end of 60 seconds, that will not be considered. So that is the rapid fire round, the first round, which will, as I said, the questions will not be visible to you on screen. I will be reading them out. Second round is the grid. It's slightly complicated thanks to a number of power-ups that have been added, but it will also make things interesting. So participants will be given a grid of 20 questions, varying difficulty. Audio-visual questions are also there. And the questions have been divided into 2 marks, 4 marks, 6 marks. So basically you are picking up doubles or go scoring in boundaries. Round is divided into 5 phases because 4 of you are there. So every time we start from 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll go up to 5 phases. And each participants get the first pick in every phase. The participant with the highest points in round 1 gets to start. If there is tie on the points at the end of round 1, whoever is younger gets to go first. Forget that part. If you cannot answer your picked question, the question passes to the next participant and continues till the answer is given or all the participants get it wrong. So we'll also half the points that we are offering and then start another round of answers. All right. So, and yeah, we continue till all the questions on the grid are exhausted. There's 20 questions to play for, 8 2-mark questions, 4 4-mark questions, and 6 2-mark questions. Oh, sorry, 8 6-mark questions. Okay. Anything that you need any clarification on? At least before the first round starts.
No. All good.
All set?
So, yep. All of you can see the online timer.
Yo.
Okay, Angad, you are the one who needs to see it right now because we are going with you first. You can't see any question on the screen, right?
No, I can't.
Oh, damn it. Okay, we'll start with Angad, and here goes our first question. Apart from India and UAE, which other country has hosted the Indian Premier League?
South Africa.
The Barmy Army is a group of traveling fans of which cricket team?
England.
Which Indian cricketer was fondly called the Mysore Express?
Pass.
By representing India at the age of 15, who became the youngest to play for India at the international level in 2019?
In 2019?
Yeah.
Pass.
Out of the 12 test playing nations, which country played its first ever test the latest?
Ireland.
Okay, I'll go back to the questions that are remaining. Which Indian cricketer was fondly called the Mysore Express?
Srinath.
By representing India at the age of 15, who became the youngest to play for India at the international level in 2019?
Shefali Verma.
That brings us to the end of 5 questions, and the time has also ended. So you answered, apart from India and UAE, which other country has hosted the Indian Premier League? You answered South Africa, which is correct. The Barmy Army is a group of traveling fans of which cricket team? You said England. That is correct as well. Out of the 12 test playing nations, which country played its first ever test the latest? You said Ireland, which is also correct. Which Indian cricketer was fondly called the Mysore Express? It is Javagal Srinath.
Arey wow. Oh,
And
wow.
by representing India at the age of 15, who became the youngest to play for India at the international level is Shefali Verma. So you got 5 out of 5. So pressure on all of you, pressure on the rest of you.
Yeah.
And Angad, you've started like Prithvi Shaw or Virender Sehwag. What do we call it?
नहीं वो तो चौके मारे थे. I took quick singles. So I
you
started
took
like
quick
Mark
singles.
Walk right now, I feel like.
Quite risky. Okay, we will move to our next participant, which is Asjad. Asjad, are you ready for it?
Yeah, ready.
Under some pressure after how Angad has
Oh
performed?
yeah, I'm going for 1 out of 5 now. Like I thought they were all right. So yeah, very, very tense.
Cool. We will begin the quiz for you. Apart from MS Dhoni, which Indian has captained Chennai Super Kings in the IPL?
Pass.
Which 2 teams play for a trophy named after the highest wicket-taking spinners in Test cricket?
Pass.
If Jim Laker did it in 1956, who repeated the feat again in 1999 against Pakistan in Delhi?
Anil Kumble?
Which actress is playing Mithali Raj in the upcoming film Shabash Mithu?
Pass.
Which cricketer's autobiography is titled No Spin?
Pass.
Which 2 teams play for a trophy named after the highest wicket-taking spinners in Test cricket?
I'm gonna guess Sri Lanka, Australia.
If which actress is playing Mithali Raj in the upcoming film Shabash Mithu?
Shraddha Kapoor.
Which cricketer's autobiography is titled No Spin?
Pass again.
Okay, that brings us to the end of the stipulated 60 seconds with Asjad. And let's go back to the questions. So I asked, apart from MS Dhoni, which Indian has captained Chennai Super Kings in the IPL? You said Suresh Raina, which is correct. Which 2 teams play for a trophy named after the highest wicket-taking spinners, who are, of course, Shane Warne and Muralidharan? And you got it correct, in Australia and Sri Lanka. If Jim Laker did it in 1956, who repeated the feat again in 1999? We are talking about 10 wickets in an innings. So this is Anil Kumble. You got that right also. But the last 2 questions you did not answer. Which actress is playing Mithali Raj in the upcoming film Shabash Mithu? That is Taapsee Pannu. And the final question was, which cricketer's autobiography is titled No Spin? It came out a couple of years ago, and it is the autobiography of... would anyone like to take a stab at this?
Shane Warne.
One, yeah.
Yes, it is Shane Warne. So you got 3 out of 5 correct. Not a bad start at all. Which brings us to the next on the list, which is Mandar.
Wow.
Mandar 5-3. Now what do you think would your score be?
I think 2.
Everyone is like them self-deprecating humor chal raha hai. Chalo, cool. We will start Mandar's 60 seconds and also bring the first question. What particular achievement connects India's Harbhajan Singh, Irfan Pathan and Jasprit Bumrah in Test cricket?
They all have hat-tricks.
Which cricketer lost more than 15 cages for 2003 World Cup but could only score 19 runs in the tournament?
Pass.
Sandy Storm is the autobiography of which Indian cricketers from the 80s?
Sandeep Patil.
Who top scored for West Indies in their both World T20 final wins in 2012 and 2016?
Marlon Samuels.
Which cricketer has been the man of the tournament in 2 World T20 tournaments? He's been man of the tournament twice.
Shahid Afridi.
Which cricketer lost more than 15 cages for 2003 World Cup but could only score 19 runs?
19 kilos. Who lost weight? No, pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we've answered all that needed to be answered. So, okay. End of your 1 minute. What particular achievement connects Harbhajan Singh, Irfan Pathan and Jasprit Bumrah? You said hat-tricks, which is correct. Which cricketer lost more than 15 kgs for 2003 World Cup but could only score 19 runs? Anyone who wants to take a stab at this?
Inzi.
Yes. Who would have 15 kgs to lose?
Yeah, him and Prithvi Shaw maybe, but okay, bye.
He only scored 19 runs in the entire tournament, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got kicked
Terrible
out
form.
in the group stages. So,
Yeah.
Sandy Storm is the autobiography of which Indian cricketer from the 80s? You said Sandeep Patil, which is correct. You also got this answer. Who top scored for West Indies in their both World T20 final wins in 2012 and 2016? It is Marlon Samuels. Great answer. Which cricketer has been man of the tournament in 2 World T20 tournaments? it is, in fact, anyone wants to go for this?
I would have guessed Shahid Afridi as well.
Okay, very interesting. This is Virat Kohli in 2014 as well as 16.
ओह यही है ना, अपने अपने बच्चों पे तो हमें कॉन्फिडेंस होता ही नहीं है ना, हमें लगता है दूसरे के बच्चे ज्यादा अच्छा करेंगे।
पाकिस्तानी जवाब दे रहे हो ऐसे सवालों का, तुम विराट कोहली ना बोल के शाहिद अफरीदी बोल रहे हो, सब याद रखा जाएगा।
कैंसिल कर दिया जाएगा, मंदार और मुझे कैंसिल कर दिया जाएगा।
No idea.
Yeah. No, but Virat didn't play the first three, no? Or first two rather.
Yeah, he was not there in the first three, in fact.
हाँ, first three में।
Oh, he didn't play 2012 either?
2012 he did. There have been 6, 2007, 2009, 10, 12.
Okay, right. So 3 happened before.
Yep. So Virat got, and of course, India didn't go on to win any of those tournaments. Okay, so Mandar, you finished with 3, same as Asjad. Now on to Ashwin, and in any sort of pressure, Ashwin?
Man, 4th innings, the pitch is already crumbling. I'm feeling the pressure.
Okay, let's see. But 60 seconds are all that you've got, so it won't really matter at the end of 60 seconds. So let's go again. Okay, your time and starts now, and I'll go with your first question. Against which country did AB de Villiers score the fastest ODI ton?
Australia?
Which cricketer was nicknamed Pigeon?
Pass.
In the highest ever chase in ODI cricket, which batsman top scored with 175 for South Africa?
Gibbs?
There have been only 2 tied tests in cricket history. Which team was involved in both the tied tests, 1986 and 1960?
Pass.
Which Indian bowler took a hat-trick in the 2019 World Cup?
Pass.
Which cricketer was nicknamed Pigeon?
McGrath.
There have been 2 tied tests. Which team was involved in both of them in 1960 and 1986?
Australia?
Which Indian bowler took a hat-trick in the 2019 World Cup?
Chahal?
Okay, that brings us to the end of Ashwin's 60 seconds as well. And let's have a look at what Ashwin managed to answer and what he did not. So you said, again, I asked for against which country did AB de Villiers score the fastest ODI ton? You said Australia, which is incorrect. Anyone who will like to give the correct answer?
West Indies?
Yes.
West Indies. Whenever AB de Villiers saw Jason Holder, he went mad. Which cricketer was nicknamed Pigeon? You got it right on the second go, and I'm surprised that you didn't in the first, but you got it right. So
Pressure, man, it just wasn't coming to me.
in the highest ever chase in ODI cricket, which batsman top scored with 175? You said Gibbs. That is the correct answer. There have been only 2 tied tests in cricket history. Which team was involved in both? You said Australia, and that is the correct answer. In 1960, they had a tied test at Gaba against the West Indies, and then 1986 against India in Madras. So those are the 2 tied tests. And the final question was, which Indian bowler took a hat-trick in the 2019 World Cup? You said Yuzvendra Chahal, but the correct answer is
Shami against Afghanistan.
It is Mohammad.
Hey, of course. Shit.
Cool. So that brings us to the end of...
I want to confess something.
What is it?
I only have 2 points. I never answered Suresh Raina.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I felt like he didn't say anything, but I was like, maybe I didn't
giving
hear
you the
it.
free points. Take the free points.
Yeah.
My God, that's some
I
show.
heard him mumble something, as maybe my internet is bad. He might have said Suresh
Asjad is
Raina.
getting the Paytm Fair Play Award at least.
Yeah.
Award goes to Asjad. So, okay, so that means the scores are Angad has 5 out of 5. Asjad got 2. Mandar got 3. Ashwin has 3. Okay. And well, as the rules go, when we start the next round, okay, I'll just confirm once with Abhineet.
Okay, we'll do coin toss. I have come in. Hi, I am coin toss official. Okay, as there is a tie between Mandar and Ashwin, who would like to pick? Who would like to call? Heads. Okay. It's tails. Ashwin goes ahead of Mandar. And okay, bye.
Well, at least I
That
won
means
something
the
today.
order in which how we'll go about the next round, which is the grid, is Angad and Ashwin and Mandar and then Asjad, right? Cool. That brings us to the beginning of the second round and the end of the first. Okay, so all of you can see the rules slide now.
Yep.
As I said, 20 questions, all of different marks. But what is important to know before going into that round are a couple of rules, couple of power-ups that we've got. And the first is called the doubler. The power-up awards the participant double runs for correct answers, negative for incorrect. Participant must activate it after picking the question, but before hearing or reading it. So as we are on the grid, so you will pick a number and you want to go for double the runs. You say doubler before, you say doubler, and then we'll go to the question, the text of the question. The second is called the steal. This power-up allows the participant using it to steal the question picked by another participant and attempt to answer it himself or herself. The participant intending to use their steal must indicate to the quizmaster at the start of every phase. So when we are talking about phase, we are talking about when we go from Angad to Angad, Ashwin, Mandar, and Asjad. So at the start of every such phase, at the start of every 4 question phase, you tell whether you want to activate the steal or not. How you go about stealing someone's question is, when the question is on the screen, if you say steal and before that, then you get to answer that question. But also remember, steal comes with negative marks. So you have to be very sure whether you want to go for it, right?
Okay.
Is there anything that needs more clarification?
So if I say steal and I then end up not stealing anybody's answer, does that warrant negative points?
No, it does not. It is up to you to use it or not.
Okay, got it.
You can,
but you lose the steal.
Everyone can see the first slide?
Yes.
All right, great. 20 questions, 8 questions of 2 runs, 4 multimedia questions for 4 runs, 8 questions, 6 runs. Okay. And very importantly, if a question is about women's cricket, it will be explicitly mentioned.
Okay.
Right. Angad, what will you go for?
I'll go for 2 runs.
You'll go for 2 runs. What shot?
Let's go for reverse sweep. क्योंकि खुद की औकात तो थी नहीं कभी खेलने की.
So first question here for Angad, and who was the captain of Pakistan in the 1996 World Cup quarter-final, which saw famously a showdown between Amir Sohail and Venkatesh Prasad?
देखो पता तो है नहीं मुझे. तो अगर मैं दिमाग लगा के तुक्का मारूं, वसीम अकरम?
Okay, we'll move to Ashwin.
So that means that's not right, man. मेरा भी यही guess था यार.
Okay, you have to come up with an answer.
Yeah. Saeed Anwar.
Saeed Anwar. Moving on to Mandar.
The captain was Amir Sohail because Wasim Akram was injured.
Perfect answer. Mandar gets 2 points, and that is exactly how it was. That is the only match that Amir Sohail captained in a World Cup for Pakistan. And Imran Khan criticized him particularly for this showdown with Venkatesh Prasad. And talking about Venkatesh Prasad and send-offs in 1996 World Cups, a lot of people do not remember, but in the match against Kenya, which happened before this, so Venkatesh Prasad dismissed this batsman called Deepak Chudasama from Kenya. That hit him for a boundary in the previous ball. And once he got him out, he gave him a send-off as well. So it was not the first such send-off instance in the 1996 World Cup involving Venkatesh Prasad. So 2 points to Mandar, which brings us to the next question. We go back to the grid. Question for Ashwin.
Let's do Dil Scoop 2 runs, the second one.
Okay, Dil Scoop 2 runs, the second one. Here is your question. In the list of highest scores by individuals in ODIs, one score in excess of 170 has been made by 5 cricketers, out of which 3 have captained India. So you have to tell me a number, a score. What is that score, which has been scored by 3 Indian captains in ODIs?
183.
183 says Ashwin. We move to the next, which is Mandar.
I think it's 175.
Okay, Mandar says 175. Who are the 3 Indian captains?
So Kapil Dev.
Okay.
Sachin Tendulkar. And I don't remember who's the third one.
I will give you that. 175 is the answer. Kapil Dev, Sachin Tendulkar and Virendra Sehwag.
Sehwag, yes.
First match of 2011 World Cup against Bangladesh. So this was slightly, I would say, tricky question. And Ashwin fell for the trap there. 183 has been scored only thrice.
1 sec.
Yep.
Dhoni, Kohli, and Dada all scored 183.
Yeah, but it has not been scored 5 times in international cricket.
Oh yeah.
My first guess was also 183, to be honest.
Because I thought of all 3 captains immediately, but I didn't think through the fact that it has not been scored.
So I'm thinking, अगर ये question 2 runs के लिए, I don't even want to.
6 का मेरे को पूछना
6 runs will be like Kapil Dev के सर पे बाल कितने हैं? Do you know?
Mandar is on a roll, and let's see if he can get his. It's your direct, right?
I'm sure I'll screw up my direct. But let me just go for paddle sweep for 2 runs. The first one.
Sweep for 2 runs. Okay, first one. Okay. Which tournament was part of the celebrations commemorating the 150th anniversary of European settlement in Victoria? It's a very famous tournament won by India. And we all have heard its name. We all have seen visuals of it. So I'm just asking you, which was that tournament held in the, I would say, the 20th century. Don't think 21st century. Very famous tournament, multi-nation tournament.
Won by India. Was this the World Championship of Cricket in 1985?
I think he has seen all the questions, is it? Because this is once again the right answer.
No, I said, you said multi-nation tournament, and I think this is the only multi-nation tournament we won.
And yes, so glad that this got answered so easily. So Mandar is, I mean, he doesn't even need to activate steal or anything. He is stealing everyone's questions like that. So this is the 1985 tournament. Of course, we won it under Sunil Gavaskar right after 1983 World Cup. Moving on to Asjad's question, we go back to the grid. Asjad, what would you pick?
I was going to pick 6 runs, but then I realized how difficult that second 2 was. So I'm going to go slog sweep 2 runs.
Okay, Mumbai Indians have won several IPL trophies now. Of course, we know Ambani's and all. But you have to tell me who was the captain the first time they lifted a T20 tournament trophy.
Is it Rohit Sharma?
Rohit Sharma is not the right answer. We will go to Angad now.
ये तो मुझे पता है मंदार ने ऐसे छपाया होगा अपने टैटू होगा उसके पास इसका. I feel like I don't know the answer, but I'm going to take a guess. By any chance, okay. Is it Sachin Tendulkar?
Nope. Moving on to Ashwin.
Was it Ricky Ponting?
Not Ricky Ponting. Mandar.
Harbhajan Singh.
Harbhajan Singh is the right answer. Harbhajan Singh. So we begin the next phase with Angad, and before that, if anyone wants to go for a steal, you can. But here is the grid. Anyone going for the steal, by the way?
No, I'll go for the steal.
Okay.
Ashwin.
Okay, fair enough. Ashwin has gone for the steal. Angad, your question, what would you pick?
They'll scoop 2 runs ऊपर एक ही बचा अब तो.
Okay, which is the only team which has won a Cricket World Cup without winning the semi-final of that tournament?
Without winning the semi-final of the tournament? Of the same tournament?
Of course.
Okay.
It's a very famous match that we are talking about. So it's not really...
without winning. Okay. Is this Australia 99 World Cup?
That is the correct answer. Australia 99 World Cup is, of course, they tied with South Africa in the semi-final, 213, and then went on to win the World Cup final by defeating Pakistan. So that gets you 2 runs. Next,
coming for you, Mandar.
Next, we go to Ashwin. Ashwin, your question, the grid here is for you.
I'll do paddle sweep 2 runs.
Playing very conservatively, all of you. Okay, we will go for paddle sweep.
भाई सवाल देख के तो मन कर रहा है 0.5 runs है तो वो भी ले लें हम लोग.
Okay, which unlikely bowling duo took 15 wickets together in the super test that took place between Australia and ICC World 11 in 2005? Both of them were spinners, okay? So I say unlikely because they played few matches together because one was so good that the other didn't get to play too often. So they took 15 wickets together in this match against the world's best. So you have to tell me which 2 bowlers are we talking about?
Based on your hints, I'm going to say, is it Warren and McGill?
Exactly the answer that we were looking for. It is Warren and McGill. So Ashwin
finally kuch point mila.
Yeah.
Shane Warne and Stuart McGill, they played only 16 tests together, if I'm not wrong. And in all those tests, Stuart McGill actually outplayed Shane Warne. But because of the fact that Shane Warne was so good, Stuart McGill did not get to play a lot. 44 tests and 208 test wickets. We go to Mandar now.
So the 4-run questions are all multimedia, is it?
Yeah, all multimedia.
Okay, so let's go for paddle sweep 4.
Paddle sweep 4. Okay. Anyone, and Ashwin, still you have your steel activated, so you can go for it anytime you want. So Ivan Milat was a serial killer who was convicted of a series of gruesome murders called the Backpacker Murders in 1996. You have to tell me which cricketer portrayed him in the 2003 comedy film Fat Pizza. And the clue for you is right there in the question. You do not need to know about Ivan Milat. You do not need to know about the movie Fat Pizza. You do not need to know about Backpacker Murders, but you can definitely have a go at the answer by the visual clue.
Okay. It was in 2003.
Actually, I might as well try to steal.
Go for it. I don't have the answer.
Just based on the picture, I'm basically going off of Amit's hint. Based on that stash, is it Merv Hughes?
Perfect answer. You get points.
Oh, man. Amazing.
Points
Whew.
where Mandar could have got it, but yeah, that is Merv Hughes, and he had a cameo in the movie, and of course that famous mustache. So now, Asjad, what would you pick?
Slog sweep, 6 runs. First one.
Someone going for slog sweep now, and okay, as I said, the 6-run questions are slightly trickier, slightly lengthier, so you will get enough time to untangle them. Okay. So slog sweep, 6 runs. This is your first question. On 28th October 2013, Darren Sammy rankled X's fans when he said, I assure you that every time he walks out to bat in his final series, we will try to get him out first ball. However, what Sammy did on the 15th of November 2013 went a long way in earning him the love and respect of X's fan. So you have to tell me who is X and what is it that Darren Sammy did. Just to give you a hint, I would say look at the timeline, look at the year, especially the month as well, and especially the date, and think of what was happening, what big was happening around that time in cricket.
Okay.
Take your time reading the question.
Okay.
Apparently, it is someone's final series, so X's final series. So you have to tell me who is X and what did it do which earned him the respect and love of X's fans. Yeah.
I was going to say, is it Sachin Tendulkar? But I think that might be wrong. So I'm going to go with Sachin Tendulkar, but I think that's not right.
Okay. What is the answer to the other part?
I think he probably should not have gone for the 6-run question. Pass. I don't know if I can pass this, but yeah, pass.
So you can definitely. You get 3 points for Sachin Tendulkar. We'll move to now Angad. Do you have an answer for the second part?
Yeah, he basically caught him, but he didn't celebrate the wicket.
That gets you 3 points. So that's what Darren Sammy decided to not celebrate after taking his catch in the final innings. He scored 74. And anyone who wants to go for the bowler who got Sachin's wicket in the final match?
Was it Sunil Devanarayan?
Narsingh Devanarayan.
Narsingh Devanarayan, sorry.
Great. So points have been shared between Asjad and Angad. So before we move to the third phase, this is the third phase, right? So we've got the scores before us, and leading right now is Mandar with 11. Right behind him is Angad with 10 points. And Ashwin has got 9. He used the steal brilliantly. And Asjad has got 5. So it's still very much a game for everyone because we have still not gone into the 6 runs questions. And now we are beginning the next phase. Mandar has taken the steal, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Angad, what would you like to go for?
I would like to go paddle sweep 6 runs.
Paddle sweep 6, okay. Okay, the first century of this cricketer in ODIs and tests were the exactly same scores and came against the same team in his 5th ODI and his 5th test, respectively 1 year apart. Which is this Indian cricketer? I'll give you the years as well.
Okay.
The years are 2005 and 2006. So you get the context, right? This player scored, say, X scored 183 on his. That was his first ODI century, and his first Test century was also a score of 183. And 183 is a hypothetical number. I'm not giving you the score.
Got
So,
it.
This is an Indian cricketer whose first ODI century and first Test century were the exact similar scores. They came
And-
1 year apart, 2005 and 2006. So you have to tell me who is this Indian cricketer.
And in the
Can I steal?
Yeah, you
Steel
can.
activated.
Now that Angad has
It's Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
I was about to give the same
brilliant
answer.
This is Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and 148 he got against Pakistan in Vizag, and 148 he got against Pakistan in the Faisalabad Test in 2006. Mandar is leading. Moving back to the grid, we go to Ashwin.
He'll scoop 6 runs, the second one.
He'll scoop 6 runs, the second one. Okay. These two cricketers who had very similar sounding names often caused confusion in the media. Things reached a height when in 2012, Bangladesh Premier League team Silhet Thunders owner bid for the bowler, thinking that he was bidding for the batsman. So he got this bowler in the team, but he wanted to get the batsman. So who are these two cricketers who played for KKR at different points in the IPL? As an additional hint, I would say they played for Rajasthan Royals as well at the same time. So even greater chances of confusions because of their names. Think of cricketers in 2000s and 2010s with similar sounding names who are T20 mercenaries. Take your time on this.
Cricket. Silhet Thunders. Matlab.
Very similar sounding name as well as surname. It's just not, not just the name, but the surname is also similar sounding.
It's somewhere. Dimag mein hai kahin, but I'm not getting it. 1 second. Silhet Thunders. 2000.
Okay.
Gone.
They played for Kolkata. They played for Kolkata Knight Riders at different points. The first
And for Rajasthan.
batsman was in the initial few seasons, 2008 to 2010. And the bowler came in later in around 2014. They played for Rajasthan around 2012 to 2013. Similar sounding names. Ashwin, wait for it.
I'm going to pass, man. I don't have one.
Okay. Anyone else going for this one? Next goes to Mandar.
No, I have no clue.
No clue. We go to Asjad.
Is it the same first name? Can you
Yes.
tell me that?
Yep. I said very similar sounding names.
Okay. Brad Hodge, but that's wild guess.
That's a fantastic guess because that is the right answer. Brad Hogg and Brad Hodge both played for KKR.
Well done. Well done.
Really good. Really good.
It caused a lot of confusion. In 2012, the Bangladesh Premier League Silhet Thunders owner wanted to pick Brad Hodge, the batsman, but because he didn't know well, he got Brad Hogg, the bowler. So, well, great answer, Asjad.
Really good guess.
You knew that one, or did you take a stab?
I was thinking who has similar names, and I was thinking the McCullum brothers, and then I was like, no, that's not going to happen. So just went that direction.
Okay, great. Moving on to the next
Really nice.
question. This is for Mandar, right?
Okay, I will go for reverse sweep 4.
Reverse sweep 4. Okay, once again, something I will tell you about the question after we are done reading it. So the kid who is looking at a trophy named after his father will be seen in an upcoming Bollywood movie. You have to tell me who is the famous father. So this trophy is presented to the highest wicket taker of England versus West Indies series.
Okay.
You have to tell me who is the famous father, and this kid will be seen in an upcoming Bollywood movie playing his father. So what would your answer be?
I had read this somewhere. Okay, now this guy is playing some West Indian player. And this is... he's acting in the movie 1983, right?
I have said what I have said.
Okay. I think it's Clive Lloyd's son. Just taking a wild guess.
Okay, we'll go to Asjad. I said that it is given to the highest wicket taker of England West Indies series?
Can you tell me which year?
No, it is generally given this is
Okay. Can I ask for more hints or?
I know I will give more hints if nobody
Bravo,
answers.
Bravo. I have no idea. Bravo.
Okay, no, we go to Angad.
Malcolm Marshall.
Malcolm Marshall. Did you arrive at that answer or did you know that answer? Because
I
that
arrived. It is just a guess.
Okay, that is the correct answer. So Malcolm Marshall, remember this 83 World Cup, the movie on the 83 World Cup, and Malcolm Marshall was playing against India in that final. And he passed away at the age of 41 in 1999. And that's when the trophy was instituted in his name for highest wicket taker in England and West Indies series. And Mali Marshall, his son, will be playing him in the movie 83.
Tell me something, isn't Clive Lloyd's son also into acting, if I'm not wrong?
I think he is also playing. There are a number of cricketer sons who are playing, their fathers in the movie. I think Sandeep Patil's son is also playing him in the movie.
Oh, is it? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there are a number of cricketers whose sons are playing them.
Okay.
So this was Mandar's question. We move to Asjad, and take your pick.
Slog Sweep 2 runs.
So Dishoom is a 2016 buddy cop action film starring Varun Dhawan and John Abraham. You have to tell me what is the name of the British bulldog in the movie who plays a major role in solving the case of a missing cricketing superstar. The clue to this is that it's the most popular cricketing name that you can think of, non-Indian.
Ricky Ponting? Yes.
Okay, not Ponting. Angad?
The most common name, it's generally a very common name.
The biggest name, as I said.
Achha, the biggest name, as you said. Bradman?
Gets you points here, gets you 2 points. It is Bradman. Bradman was the name of the dog as a homage to Sir Donald Bradman. And not a movie that you would regret missing, but still a good cricketing connection there.
Has some good songs though. I have seen it once.
Had one good song maybe.
Which one was that? Now that
it's an item song only.
Okay. Fourth phase gets started now. So anyone nobody has gone for a doubler yet.
I will go for a steal.
Okay, Angad is going for his steal. So it's your question anyway first.
So I'll go for reverse sweep 6 runs.
Okay. So 2 off-spinning all-rounders from different eras, one from England who is still playing and the other from Australia, famous for his performance in the Tide Test of 1986 where he picked 10 wickets, including the final wicket of Maninder Singh. They share the same 2-letter nickname. Okay. The nickname is 2-letter. You have to tell me who these 2 cricketers are. One, as I said, he's still playing an off-spinning all-rounder for England. The other is an Australian cricketer from the 80s and 90s who played a major role in the Tide Test of 1986 where he picked up 10 wickets and also was the bowler who got the final wicket of Maninder Singh.
So England ka to Moeen Ali lag raha hai.
Okay, would you go for the other one?
No, pata hi nahi hai. I'll pass the second one.
Okay, Ashwin.
England who is still playing.
1980s, 90s, Australia, all-rounder, often used to bowl with a cap. And
that guy's Matthews, kya naam hai uska? John Matthews, Greg Matthews.
Okay, that gets you 3 points. So Greg Matthews, not 3 points. 3 points. Sorry. So Angad gets 3 for Moeen.
It is Moeen. Okay, what's the nickname they share?
Mo.
They are both called
Mo. Okay. I didn't know he was called Mo.
Greg Matthews and Moeen Ali both are called Mo, and points have been shared between Angad and Ashwin. Not for I think before also you've shared points, or was it with Asjad?
No, that is Asjad and Angad.
All right. So next question is for Ashwin. Ashwin, what would you pick from the grid? Very few questions, and I think it's time you guys think about taking the doubler.
Chalo, I'll do doubler. I'll take Dil Scoop for 4. Actually, I'll do Dil Scoop for 6. Double karna hai, to I'll try karna.
Very nice. Very nice. So Dil Scoop for 6 and doubler.
Now, okay, Amit, before you, I can't steal this. Okay.
You
Oh,
can't
you
stop.
can steal a double.
अरे सारे तुम तीनों ने डबलर ले लिया तो मेरा तो कट जाएगा. चलो कोई बात नहीं.
Strategy. Okay. Wow. In 1990, two teams played a two-match ODI series in which both won a match each. However, in hindsight, in what can be seen as some sort of foreshadowing of a historical result decades down the line, the host team was declared the winner of the series on account of faster scoring rate. You have to tell me which two teams. I'll just tell you how to go about this, how to go about answering this question. You need not know which series I'm talking about, but think about when I'm saying in hindsight, it can be seen as an act of foreshadowing for a historical result decades down the line.
I have to go with England, New Zealand.
And that gets you 12 points.
Wow.
Man.
Yes.
That's a
Great
brilliant
hint. Thank you,
guess,
sir.
and
Great hint.
it is a 2019
no idea what this
World
is.
Cup semi-final. They of course,
Scoring
we know
rate,
what
man.
happened, and something very similar, if not exactly similar, happened back in 1919. So Ashwin has got 12 points from this. I think now everyone should use their doublers, but I'll not force anyone. So going to Mandar.
Yeah, let's go all out. Let's go double for paddle sweep 6 runs.
Paddle sweep 6 runs. Mandar is also going for a doubler. Let's see, what have you got? In a World Cup, this captain wore 3 different shirt numbers in the first 4 matches. He struck gold with the 3rd number, with which he scored 3 centuries and took his team to the final. So you have to tell me who is this captain.
It's Saurav Ganguly in the 2003 World Cup.
It is Saurav Ganguly in the 2003 World Cup. Even Mandar has got 12. So yeah, Saurav Ganguly wore 99, 28 and 24 in the first 4 matches. And finally with 24, he scored 3 centuries against Namibia and 2 against
Kenya.
So that is Saurav Ganguly in the 2003 World Cup. Over to Asjad. Asjad, are you also willing to go for a doubler at this point?
I'll go doubler, reverse sweep 4 runs.
Reverse sweep 4 runs. Okay. Doubler on. So if you get it right, you get +8. If you do not get it right, you get -4. Let's see. Okay, we've done this.
We have done this. We have done this.
Okay.
Then any 4 runs that we haven't done.
Okay. They'll scoop 4 runs.
They'll scoop 4 runs. Yeah, doubler.
Okay. You will be hearing an audio. Wait.
Through the rush of day, when the heat of the rolling world can be turned away, an enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you.
So this is that cricketer we are talking about. He had 58 wickets from 50 ODIs, bagged 6 wickets twice in an ODI. And in 90s, not so fondly remembered by Indians for something that he did in the 99 World Cup. So you have to tell me, who are we talking about? This was him singing at The Voice in Australia. So which bowler are we talking about?
Can you tell me the country or not?
Not right now, probably, if nobody gets it. But as I said, the hint is from the 90s and to early 2000s, but he is most famously or infamously remembered for what he did against India in the 1999 World Cup.
I'm just going to take a wild guess. I'll go with Glenn McGrath.
Not Glenn McGrath. We'll move to Angad.
Henry Olonga.
Oh, that gets Angad points, and sadly for Asjad, that's a -4. So that is actually Henry Olonga. He, of course, has been living in exile since 2003 after he did that black armband protest against the Mugabe government. And and he's a terrific singer, and he's written a book as well. And this was him at The Voice Australia in 2019, I believe. So that gets Angad points. Now we are entering.
Does Angad get 4 or does he get 8?
No, he gets 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we enter the last 4 questions, but before that, I would like to know the score. So before we move to the final 4 questions, here are how the scores look. Okay, this is very tight. Okay, so Mandar has 29, and Ashwin has 24. Angad has 23 and Asjad has 27. Okay, so
Asjad has 27.
yeah. No,
No.
I-
Sure, I have 7.
that's just 27 minus 20. So that is just 7.
Okay.
Oh,
All of the scores are from 23 to 29. So except for Asjad. So still lot to be played in the last 4 questions. We started again. Anyone going for the steal?
Steal.
Anyone? Okay, Asjad is going for the
Why
steal.
not?
only Asjad has left with a steal. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Your question, Angad. Go for it.
So obviously I'm going for a doubler because there is no other thing in life. I'll go and -6 ho jayega na if I get it wrong. If I get a 6 run.
Yes.
So I will go for slog sweep 6 runs.
Slog sweep 6 runs.
ये ही नहीं आता होगा यार मुझे और रिवर्स स्वीप वाला आता होगा.
Okay, this is.
अरे यार
this is a
शर्म आ रही है
score-
अमित. ये दोस्ती का हाँ सर. Anyways.
This is a scorecard from the 1999 tour game between Pakistanis and ACB Chairman's 11. Pakistan was touring Australia. So someone took 3 for 8 at the age of 50. His name has been blanked out. There is a big hint regarding who that cricketer is in the scorecard itself. You have to tell me who is this cricketer who at the age of 50 played against Pakistan and ended up taking 3 for 8. So Angad, and as I said, take a guess. You have quite a lot of hints in front of you if you look at the scorecard.
So there are hints in the scorecard.
Yeah, age of 50 and the names written in the scorecard will help you get to the answer. So take a guess at who this cricketer was who took 3 wickets for 8 runs in 8 overs.
And do you expect us to know the cricketer's name? Like it's a popular cricketer?
Yeah, of course. He was once the highest wicket taker.
What's the what's the highest wicket taker? आप ऐसा
Take
बोला
your
आपने?
time. He's playing at the age of 50, so it's not that he has been playing all the while before this. So he's making a comeback.
He's playing at the age of 50 and the scorecard should help me, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. I've given ample hints here. So someone else should probably get it, if not you.
But if not me, then I'll cry because I'll lose 6 marks. You want to see me crying, Amit? Is that why this quiz is being
I've given you the answer right in front of you.
Did I say steal, by the way?
Okay, can I start? Dennis Lilly.
Oh, you just answered right before Asjad could steal this. This is Dennis Lilly. He was playing at the age of 50 with his son Adam Lilly and he took 3 wickets. So
मैंने एडम लिली बहुत एक तो डेनिस लिली दिमाग में आ गया था व्हेन यू सेड 50 एंड हाईएस्ट विकेट टेकर तो लिली आ रहा था दिमाग में फिर वो लिलैक स्टेडियम था मुझे लगा यार पता नहीं उससे है and the moment he said steal I think my engineering survival skills kicked in and I saw Adam Lilly and I was like अरे ये तो hint चाहिए था and then I said Dennis.
That gets you 12 points. So yeah, this is the story. Dennis Lilly
Yeah, Mandar, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
Coming out to play at the age of 50 and Pakistan batsmen, as always they are succumbing to a 50-year-old man. Yeah. And yeah, in this match, actually, one of the wickets actually fell with Dennis Lilly bowling and Adam Lilly taking the catch. So that brings us to the grid and
Ashwin 6 run ले ले और आंसर दे दे यार Ashwin 6
करना पड़ेगा भाई वरना मंदार स्टील भी कर लेगा रिवर्स स्वीप 6 रन्स प्लीज
reverse sweep 6.
मंदार स्टील कर ही नहीं सकता है स्टील
I can't. I
नहीं मतलब
already-
मेरा मिस करके फिर वो ले लेगा
yeah शाबाश and Ashwin answer it Ashwin.
Okay, Asjad, if you have to steal, you just go steal and say the answer. You don't have to ask for
Okay.
Possibly
No, because I
you
think
have
it was a doubler, so I was confused.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, doubler he couldn't steal also.
you
Oh,
couldn't
very
steal
good.
a
But the
doubler, yeah.
moment you said steal, it kicked in. Survival.
You can't steal even this one because Ashwin has gone for the doubler. So
Ashwin
No,
has
I
already
think I
Ashwin
already used my
already
double.
took his doubler.
Oh, you
This
have-
is no double.
Okay, so this you can go for steal. Okay, fine. Okay, this is an interesting one. I would just say that take your time reading this, okay? So in 2005, Kookaburra's newly developed graphite reinforced bat used by Ricky Ponting called Dash. It caused controversy and eventually was deemed illegal. So journalist Khalid Ansari wrote an article about it midday titled Dash Fair Hai, which was a wordplay on a blockbuster 2000 movie. Okay. You have to tell me what was the name of the bat, which will also remind you of a fictional burger chain. Fictional burger chain. Do you need any more hints on this?
I can't even follow, man. There's too much happening. Just
Okay.
go through it again.
Take your time.
Amit, as many hints as possible. Ashwin has to answer this.
Yeah, so this is, as I said, just think of a Bollywood movie and think of what wordplay can be made out of this dash fair hai. And then also think of a fictional burger chain. I will also give you a movie reference. I would say 1992 Pulp Fiction. That should take you to the answer.
Too much pressure. Because
1992
Mandar clearly knows this already.
Pulp Fiction, burger chain. You do not need to know the name of the bat. Trust me, you do not need to know the name of the
Is
bat.
it the same? Is the name of the bat the same as the two blanks are the same?
Yeah, of course.
Pulp Fiction. 2000 Bollywood movie.
2000 blockbuster Bollywood movie. Someone's acting debut.
Oh. Hrithik Roshan.
But I want the exact.
Oh yeah.
answer.
The bat was called the Kahuna.
That gets you point. That gets you 6
It's
points.
Kahuna Fair hai.
And Kahuna Fair hai.
I only got it because of Hrithik, dude. That was a great hint.
So yeah, Kahuna Fair hai. He was the pun he took on Kahuna Pyar hai. And yeah, that bat was deemed illegal. Probably not the same bat that he used in the 2003 World Cup final, which
Yeah, that had a spring in it.
that had
You
a
all know.
all of us, like, those are things that all of us will, go to the grave believing that
Yeah.
he used a spring in his bat. So did Sanat Jayasuriya in 1996 World Cup.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But outstanding
Good
question.
from
What
your
a
side.
great question.
Last couple of questions remaining, and yeah.
Thank you,
Mandar,
Ashwin. Thank you. You
who
saved
was
India as
leading
well
all
as
this
all.
while, is in a spot.
Okay. So basically, the top two go into the final round, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So Ashwin
so
was
then
on,
it's Mandar and Ashwin. Yeah,
Ashwin
Mandar
was on 24. So Ashwin will be on 30. I am on 29. So I just
Angad
need.
But Angad
two-
just got 12, no?
Angad is on 35, I guess. So I just need basically two to go past Ashwin. So
Mandar, your cricket knowledge and basic mathematics both are very good. I'm very impressed.
yeah, so I'll go for reverse sweep 2 runs. I'll just maximize my
My
chances
God,
of getting into
this
the.
is so conservative. So this is like
This is Dhoni approach right now.
Mandar, ye bhi yaad rakhna that
2014
if Asjad gets it wrong and
yeah.
it
Just before we
circles
go into this,
through to Angad and to
2014.
me, then I
But
can
the
get
chances
more
of both of them getting it wrong after me are very low. And
Angad can play
I
strategic and pass it also. And give it to
Yeah.
me, so
4
he gives
runs
me a
I
shot.
can because Mandar, I want to see you be
No,
thrown
the-
out of this tournament.
think it's 2 points won't make a difference. No? If I get it wrong.
It won't. The two won't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because there's just one question to go after this. So yeah,
Which is
let's-
4
let's-
runs. So if you get 2 runs right, and
Yeah,
then
let
4
me,
runs ka Asjad misses, and I
No,
pass,
Asjad will get
and
it.
Ashwin gets it. That's it.
I have full faith in Asjad. Because see, before Ashwin, it will come to you. So
Yeah, but he
You
is
have
on
faith?
my team.
Yeah.
Angad will pass it to me.
I'm banking on Angad. Let's say.
I
Let's
think
see.
you guys should start some trash talk at this point because it's like itna strategy chal raha hai. To
Even if I go for 4, I'll be on 33. Okay, if I
Yeah.
get it right, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
And
multiplayer wale tune dono hi you couldn't guess it. So the
yeah,
probability is
exactly.
lower.
So let's go with 2. Let's play it safe.
playing it safe. Okay.
Coward strategy hai.
Reverse sweep 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Kairo ka strategy.
I mean,
ठीक है.
you've gotten pretty much everything in this quiz, so I would back you. to win this.
Ajad steal कर ले फटाफट steal कर लियो. Question
Fuck,
पढ़ते
yeah.
कर दे.
Cricketer got offered free
Kar le.
glasses for
Oh,
life on
what?
26th August.
Jack Leach.
Oh shit.
Okay, that is the correct answer, Mandar. For listening to for those who are watching this quiz, I'll just read out the question. So, which cricketer got offered free glasses for lifetime on 26th August 2019 by Specsavers UK for his contribution to something historic? Mandar, would you like to tell us the answer in detail? What is historic that they got?
So I think he had a record-breaking stand, not a record-breaking stand, but a good stand with Ben Stokes in the test against Australia.
Yeah, this
वो
is
he's
Yeah.
the test.
Ashes
and
बचा लिया.
Ben Stokes could be seen wiping his glasses throughout the match.
Yeah.
And then Specsavers decided to give him a lifetime fan for his contribution of 1 run in the entire partnership. So Mandar has achieved what he desired for, which leaves us with one last question with Asjad.
Come on, Asjad. I'm like India in the 90s, where you just rely on others to
net
help
run
you
rate.
qualify.
Net run
Yeah,
rate.
yeah.
You rely on Pakistan to lose so you can get in. That's exactly what you're doing.
But today I want you to win, but
Okay, Asjad, I mean, you cannot
4 runs.
choose
20.
anything, but because this is the last question remaining.
And I can't steal my own question. So
Okay, this is again a popular indie pop song from 1999. The hero breaks his piggy bank to buy this Sachin signed bat shown in the very first frame of the song. But as the song progresses, he buys a dress for his crush. Which song, starring a very popular actor from the last 2 decades, which is 2010s and 2000s, which song are we talking about? Very famous song from 1999.
So you have to tell the song, not the actor.
No, not the actor. Name of the song.
the song was popular in 99.
Yeah, it is. It was popular in the early 2000s. 99 definitely when it came out. And it had an actor and an actress. The actor is quite popular. The actress sort of faded away after a few films. So you have to tell me which
Pass.
song started with this. Okay, Asjad has passed. So this goes to Angad. Angad, do you want to steal a march on?
Yeah, I'll be fair when मतलब बाकी सब तो मस्ती है, but I feel like the guy might be, because I remember Shahid Kapoor being in a song, but I can't remember the song.
Okay.
Let me think. What is the hurry, Amit? What is, huh? Let us build the tension a little bit, huh? Maybe I'll get it, huh?
So you seem so casual. You're like अब जीत गए हैं तो क्या ही मतलब ऐसा
नहीं,
effort है?
casual तो मैं हूँ, but I could create tension. Right now, like Aakash Mehta can add music at this point. Just zoom into our faces. That what will happen. You need the song.
Yep, I need the song.
I'm just gonna say a random song because I can't guess it. Is it Surat hai kya Surat hai Surat hai, something like that? Is that the song?
Nope, that
Okay.
was by Bombay Vikings, Neeraj Sridhar. We'll move to Mandar.
No, Ashwin.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Ashwin.
This is my chance to steal, but I don't have a great guess. Is it? Is it Sonu Nigam? Divana?
Nope, Mandar.
Mute है मंदार. भगवान को प्रार्थना कर रहा था.
Okay, it was Shahid Kapoor and the wording was like tan 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 मैं दीवाना. I don't know the name of the song, but
Aankhon mein tera hi chehra.
आंखों में तेरा ही चेहरा, yeah.
Okay, I think Mandar. I will give points to Mandar. He gets some.
Wait, we should share it then because he got the tune, I got the song.
It's
Oh, you
still
said
Mandar will
Sonu Nigam's
qualify.
Divana.
No, I just gave the title after you saying it, Abhi.
Yeah, but even if we kind of split points, I'll still go through. Yeah.
That's
by
fine.
the Aryans.
Yeah.
Actor
Mandar
तो even
gets-
I got Shahid Kapoor. हाँ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mandar gets the point, and the actress was Rishita Bhatt. He wants to buy that Sachin wala bat, but then goes on to buy a dress for his crush, and the crush doesn't really pay him any attention. But that was Shahid Kapoor in 1999. Of course, he's
This
gone.
is a lesson to all the boys out there, guys.
Yeah,
सिर्फ
go for
cricket bat
Sachin's
खरीदो
bat.
चुपचाप.
With that, we come to the end of this quiz. Thank you so much to all of you. I think we'll have the final scores in a while, but all bouquets and brickbats with you guys.
I think Mandar and I have tied first place.
That
Are we?
make a difference because we
Yeah.
get 2 people from here to the final. So if as
I
long
think
as
I won.
But I'm the
Technically,
younger one, so I
won.
come first.
No, you're older than me.
Mandar, please.
Older.
cool, we move to the announcement, which is of who got what. And yes, Angad and Mandar are both on 35, which means that both of them move to the final next round. And Ashwin just misses out by just 5 points with a score of 30 there. Asjad scored 7. 7 is never a bad number. It's MS Dhoni's number. It's Cristiano Ronaldo's number. So nothing to be not proud of that. So great quizzing, guys. Great answers from all of you. Thank you so much for making a great evening with so many brilliant answers.
And we are at the end of the first qualifiers of the Couch Pundits Cricket Quiz with Amit. With me is Ashwin from Edges and Sledges. Ashwin, it did not go as expected. I betted money on you. I am unhappy. Please give me.
Man, we have 3 people on my podcast. I'm usually third. So I was third place here also. It's different that there were only 4 participants, but third place is pretty good for me, I think.
Not bad. Olympic season you're getting at, I have a feeling.
Bronze medal, absolutely. Leander Paes won a bronze medal, so did I. So I'm pretty good company to be in.
Yeah, well, cricket doesn't have Olympics. So anyway, I think it's not bad. I think there is still hope. The advantage of having a multi-person podcast is that the others will also be on this at some point or the other.
I have a lot more faith if you invite DJ from the podcast. Please don't invite my brother. He will not do well at this quiz, but DJ will do well.
All right, let's hope he does. Any words for the for Mandar and for Angad as they go into the semifinals?
Congratulations, well fought. I only fell a few points behind, so not too bad. I was pretty proud. But
you only lost out because of some strategic playing from Angad. Actually, he used that.
Yeah, he thought it was well played. Good math. I mean, I'm always okay to lose to somebody who plays with that level of strategy. So it was a good fight. Asjad probably needs to study a little bit harder before next time. But for Angad and Mandar, well played.
All right. Thank you so much for giving us your time. We hope to see you in the next edition. And we're at the end of the first qualifier for the Couch Pundits Cricket Quiz with Amit. With me is Ajat from Cricket From You. Ajat, it did not go as planned, or maybe it did also, because you kind of planned only to come last. I don't know what to feel.
I planned on this. This was my strategy. As I said before, this was the strategy I was going for, and thankfully it worked. But no, it was an absolute pleasure. Honestly, I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot, which is always a perk of this. And as Ashwin said, definitely I need to study a bit harder and try and put more pressure on my head, and hopefully come back stronger if I get a chance in the next years.
No, I'm definitely going to call you back. But really, I think because at the same time, despite coming last, you still got the catch of the match when it came to Brad Hogg and Brad Hodge. That's a big deal. And that's a difficult question to get.
Oh, thank you. It's a not a guess, but it was a logical guess. And thankfully, I didn't go down the other direction of the McCullum brothers. So yeah, I'm happy at the end of it.
I think it was a great time. Thank you so much for coming. And we definitely look forward to seeing you next time as well. Don't worry, you will come back. And next time it will be definitely more runs than you scored this time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Pleasure to be
much. Joining me, we're at the end of the first qualifiers for the Couch Pundits Cricket Podcast, and it has been a ton of fun. It's been an exceptional ride of quizzing and some incredible strategy as well. One man who stood in front of everyone else throughout the competition was none other than Mandar Bhide. Mandar, it's such a pleasure to have you here. Congratulations on making it to the semis. Kaisa lag raha hai? Kya lag raha hai? And what the hell were some of those answers? You were a black hole for answers today. Koi bhi answer nahi chuk raha tha tumse.
Yeah, so pre 2011, I think I am good with my stats, but post 2011, it's all a blur, like I said. So thankfully, I got everything on my side of the timeline. So.
Effective use of strategy also. I think you used the doubler at the right time. You used the steal very effectively to get those extra points.
So I think we were forced to go for the doubler because Ashwin got it right the first time. Yeah. And then I figured that he was running away with the lead. So it was the right time to take it and, stay in the competition.
Absolutely. I hope to see more of that from you. I think there was a lot of strategizing in that last round. I think some more strategizing will happen between rounds because now you know exactly how this works.
Yeah. So to be honest, I mean, I got a little overconfident around the middle of the second round because I was like, let's see who comes second. And then I was in a position where, will I even make it through? So.
Yeah, very smart decision with taking that 2-pointer right at the end to make sure that you get in front and to make sure that you at least have a shot at the finals. Right. Definitely hoping to see more from you soon. See you in the semis. I will also be here, obviously, to do tosses and other things. Congratulations. Yes. Good luck.
Thank you. Love the quiz.
Yo.
Angad Ranyal, welcome to the end of the Couch Pundits Cricket Quiz with Amit. It was a pleasure having you and you made it through. So, I mean, for somebody who was saying कि मैं last आएगा, काफी सही खेल गए.
Yeah, even I outperformed clearly. मेरे को बिल्कुल उम्मीद नहीं था. But I think अमित के questions ऐसे थे कि अगर थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर से guess work करके आप जोड़ सकते हो, then you could get to the answer. I really missed out on that MS Dhoni answer. मुझे आता था, मैं बस calculate ही कर रहा था जब तक वो steal कर गया. But yeah, at that, I think before the last round, I was third. Marginally third. Second was Ashwin. But yeah, good comeback.
You had some bad luck with that steal because in the round that you picked, you activated your steal. You were not able to use it at all.
Yeah, the steal isn't my friend, buddy. I think I'm an honest man. And I'm unable to steal even if I wish to.
Man, I think we need to find a new name for that power up so that you can start using it more.
Let's call it a loan, NPA, a non-performing asset that I will never return back. Once
I think
take it.
we can call it a batting promotion.
That's another good name for it. Yes.
Let's figure that out. Thank you so much for being a part. We look very much forward to seeing you in the semis. I love the strategy, man. The strategy got you through, I felt.
I didn't have a strategy. As Mandar said in the last round, I didn't have any other option. Actually, मुझे पता भी नहीं था कि top 2 are going. I thought only the first person is going. So I had no other option but to go for the doubler.
Right. And you
Yeah.
tied, and because of age situation, okay, fine, you are first and Mandar is second. Mandar might be offended.
Also, I
let's
reached 35 first. So I think but technically also I should be first.
I think let's just not go by anything, because if we go, if we agree to the fact that there is a tie, then we might have to count boundaries, and we are not England or New Zealand or ICC. So thank you so much for being here. We look forward to seeing you in the semis. It's going to be a blast. I think you're going to do really well. And I have a feeling you might just end up in the finals.
Thanks, man. Thanks for believing in me. But whenever people have believed in me, I have choked, just like the South Africa. And we have the semifinals next. So let's see.
All right. See you then.